Hi everybody, this is Professor Moranin, and this information contains information for students entering the NR 452 incomplete period. We know that not meeting the 74% was not your original plan. This doesn't mean that you failed. This just means you aren't ready just yet. You can do this. We are going to partner with you to help you shore up any deficits, build on your strengths, and leave the program better prepared to pass NCLEX on your first attempt. This video will go over the steps you will be required to complete to meet your goals. The incomplete period will last 7 weeks ending on June 3, 2022. All requirements must be met in order to earn a passing grade for the NR 452 course. You will be enrolled in the incomplete course. Please accept the course by logging into Canvas or confirming with your Chamberlain email. There are 10 key components to the incomplete period. The first is the engagement in the remediation process with your VADI coach. The second is utilizing the Chamberlain's NCLEX Readiness Canvas course shell. This shell contains content reviews, live and recorded seminars, and additional resources to help you prepare for the NCLEX. The third is a program that some of you may already be familiar with, Board Vitals. Board Vitals provides you with 3,500 NCLEX-style practice questions to review. This program allows you to make adaptive quizzes based on NCLEX category or content area. The fourth is the Saunders book review and questions. Yes, you have to purchase the book. If you have an older version, that's okay too. We will touch base regarding the mandatory quiz. The fifth piece is crucial. This is weekly check-ins with me, Professor Moranin, Professor Sadko, Professor DeVillers, or Dr. Henry by uploading your coach message screenshot in the incomplete course shell. The sixth component is the mandatory weekly seminar. The seventh component is a mandatory NCLEX prep assignment that I will introduce in the upcoming slides. All remediation from faculty and/or coaches are individualized to help you be successful in meeting the benchmark on the VADI predictor and the completion of the comprehensive predictor retake or the AA4. There are assignments that are mandatory to complete the incomplete course and must be uploaded and completed prior to your VADI predictor second attempt. The information that you must upload in the incomplete course shell are the report from your first VADI predictor. This is the 180 question practice right before you took your AA3, or also known as comprehensive predictor. The second is a screenshot of your coach or name of your coach. The third is the most recent coach's message. The fourth is a screenshot of the NCLEX readiness course. You should have enrolled already from 446. And the fifth is a screenshot of the Board Vitals enrollment, which I will talk about in the upcoming slides. You will continue to work with your VADI coach in order to earn readiness to take your VADI predictor. Your access will last 12 weeks from when you started VADI. At that time, you will be offered the ability to extend your subscription for 12 more weeks. This step will be required if you are not done with the relearning process. There is also a fee for the extension of the VADI course, and your coach will send you the information if you are not complete with the relearning process. As a friendly reminder, aside from weekends, these are the holiday PTO dates for coaches. Memorial Day, holiday, the weekend of the 28, 29, and 30. Faculty and coaches will be on PTO at this time. As far as your grades, your faculty has placed a 0 under the Week 8 Chamberlain's Comprehensive Nursing Program Review, worth 230 points as a placeholder until you complete the incomplete period. You will receive the 230 points after the AA4 or the Comprehensive Predictor retake. You may notice your grade for the AA3 is updated on Canvas. After you take the AA4, which is a comprehensive retake, we take the higher of your two scores between the AA3 and AA4. For example, if you received a 66% on the AA3 and a 56% on the AA4, then your final grade is 66 out of 100. Or if you receive a 56% on the AA3 and 74% on the AA4, then your final grade is 74 out of 100. So we take the higher of the two scores. In addition to working in VADI, you will be utilizing the NCLEX Readiness resource, which includes virtual webinars, practice questions, focused content reviews, math reviews, and test/time management skills and strategies. Please copy and paste the link in your browser and enroll in the course if you have not done so yet. Board Vitals is an NCLEX preparation resource. This means that though it is housed within ATI and a free resource to you, it is comprised of all new questions. In order to access this, please plot the above product code and password into your ATI account. I, Professor Moranin, will be assigning you specific adaptive quizzes according to the individualized performance. The Saunders book is mandatory for the incomplete period. If you don't own this, please purchase a new copy. You will need one that has the code for the digital resource. The link to the book is on Amazon. It's a little bit cheaper on Amazon. Everybody should have logged in to make sure you have access to online resources, which includes 5,200 practice questions. You also have access to a 75-question comprehensive exam, which helps practice your testing endurance. It will also create a study guide with what you know and what you don't know. This is a smarter way of studying. There are also so many resources such as alternative item questions, audio review summaries, priority delegation, and test-taking strategies. This YouTube video creates a quiz using your Saunders resource. Please review. There is a mandatory assignment named Final Incomplete Phase NCLEX RN Preparation Activity. This focuses on a reflection with your CMS scores through nursing school, completing priority concepts similar to what you completed for your 2-day live and RUA paper, and the preparation activity also includes creating an organized calendar for time management. This must be completed before taking your VATI predictor as your second attempt. To successfully complete the NR 452 incomplete period, you will be partnering with me, Professor Moranin, along with Professor Sadko, Professor De Villers, and Dr. Tracy Henry to ensure your success. Requirements that is mandatory to successfully complete the incomplete period includes a signed DocuSign that will be emailed to you from the Dean. Attendance of weekly seminars in either Mondays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time or Thursdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time are mandatory. Links are found under New WebEx in the incomplete course shell. During spring break and week 1, Dr. Henry will communicate with you the seminar times and dates due to all faculty being on PTO. These seminars will be based on content and practice questions, test-taking strategies, and prioritization/delegation. Please make sure you have marked your outside of school obligations so you have a realistic plan for how and when to complete required work. I will help keep you accountable for sticking to your plan and continue making progress towards your goal. I will also require recent coach messages uploaded in the course shell Mondays and Wednesdays of your progress to VATI remediation. Dr. Henry will be guiding you through seminars during the week of April 25 and week of May 2. This is mandatory and you need to attend one each week. Times and dates will be placed under announcements and this PowerPoint. This is just a snippet of the steps to remediation from your VATI coach, which include 1. A focused review and remediation of your VATI predictor and comprehensive predictor. 2. Retaking Nurse Logic Advanced Assessments. 3. Specific content based on low areas, and they do want you to focus on subscale or subcategory areas less than 65% for different assessments, and this will be individualized based on your coach and based on your results. 4. Specific assessments assigned from your coach, which includes learning activities, clinical animations, case studies, and will be assigned based on trends of topics missed and after assessment results. Step 5, when all the content and subscale areas are greater than 65%, your coach will give you a code for either comprehensive practice A or B, whichever is older, and your coach will provide that code when you're ready. And step 6 is taking your second attempt of your VATI predictor, comprehensive predictor, which will be on campus. And you need to score all subscales or all subcategories to be greater than 60% in order for you to take the comprehensive retake, or also known as the AA4. The VATI student cohort expires 5/19/2022, which is 12 weeks after starting VADI. If you are still in the incomplete period, there is a $100 fee to extend VADI for another 12 weeks, which is mandatory for the incomplete period. If you do not renew VADI, you will lose contact with your coach and assignments that is assigned to you until you renew VADI. Information how to renew will be given to you per your coach. VADI testing times and locations vary. There will be a sign-up Genius that will be posted under announcements. Please check to see Addison versus Tinley location. The sign-up Genius opens every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Times. Please check for location, time, and campus. You cannot be late and you will be turned away if you are late. You must have your VADI predictor approval uploaded in the Dropbox under VADI Predictor Code Approval, and also your mandatory assignments and quizzes must be completed as well. You must achieve 60% in all NCLEX categories within the monitored VADI predictor to sit for the RN Comprehensive Predictor Retake, also known as the AA4. You will be given 2 chances beginning as early as May 3rd, 2022 to achieve this performance on your VADI predictor. If you miss by 1 category, the Dean and I will discuss your progress to see if you are deemed ready to take the Comprehensive Predictor Retake. The VADI Predictor Retake is 180 questions, 180 minutes. You will receive your VADI Predictor code from your coach once you complete the relearning process. You will know whether you met the requirements to take the assessment. Your coach will message you that you are cleared to test and will provide you with the code through your messages. Faculty will be proctoring you on campus. There will be a sign-up Genius for you to access on Sundays at 8 a.m. under announcements. The time slots are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. There will be a specific number of slots available for each time. If you do not have the VADI code from your coach and have signed up to test, you will not be able to test. Once you receive the VADI code, you must upload under VADI Predictor Code Approval, so please receive the code first before signing up. You will receive your VADI results right away and must upload under VADI Predictor Report 2 for your second attempt. Once all 8 subcategories are scored above 60%, you may take the RN Comprehensive Predictor Retake, the AA4. If you miss by 1 category, we will need to discuss your progress to deem you ready for the AA4. If you are unsuccessful with the subcategories between your initial VADI and your second attempt, you will have 1 final VADI attempt, which will be your third attempt. Some of you may be wondering, what if I don't meet the 60% benchmark? If you don't meet the benchmark, you must remediate with your coach some more. This includes many steps in the relearning process based on your individualized score and performance. For example, if you scored above 60% in 5 to 8 categories between your initial VADI and your second attempt, then you would only need to score a 60% on the 3 categories you didn't achieve a 60% on. It doesn't matter if you score below 60% on the other 5 categories because between 2 attempts, you must achieve this benchmark. We will consider your first VADI predictor as baseline, and based on your categories below 60% in your initial VADI predictor, we'll go from there. If benchmark is not achieved after your VADI attempts 1 and 2 and 3, leadership will review your progress. This means moving forward to take the AA4 or repeating the NR 452 course. Here are examples of the subcategories or AKA subscales. From the first picture, as you can see, the student missed 3 subcategories on their first VADI attempt. So, after completing the remediation from their faculty and coach, they are ready for their second VADI attempt. The student will only need to score a 60% or higher on safety and infection control, psychosocial integrity, and reduction of risk potential. Of course, we want students to do well overall, but the focus will be the 3 categories missed. Now with the second example, as you can see, the students will need to score 7 out of 8 subcategories. The student has 2 attempts to do so. It is possible to score all 7 subcategories on the second attempt, but some students may need up to the third attempt. The RN Comprehensive Predictor Retake, also known as the AA4, will be on Fridays. We will notify you the time and room
once you are ready. Once you complete the retake, you will receive 230 VATI points, and this concludes the incomplete period. Does the AA4 matter? Yes, because it's your extra assessment practice for the NCLEX. Remember, we change your grade depending on your AA4 score. So if you receive a higher score than the AA3, that will change in the gradebook. Regardless of your score, once you complete the comprehensive predictor retake, you will earn 230 VATI points, and this, again, concludes the incomplete period. There will be remediation required for the AA4, and it will be individualized per student, depending.
After the comprehensive predictor retake, you are finished. You are officially done with nursing school. Congratulations. You need to make sure you have signed up for Continental, Pearson VUE, and fingerprinting. Please attend your graduation and pinning if you choose. The incomplete period does not mean you failed the course. For fingerprinting, you should have completed this in the Tinley campus, but if you did not, please go to Biometric Impressions. The dean will send out all your information to state, and make sure you touch base with your faculty in Tinley to turn in your fingerprinting. These are the requirements that they usually ask for: to bring your driver's license and let the technician know that you are getting printed for the RN license. You will receive a receipt that will show your name and a TCN number. Keep this receipt and scan it or take a picture of it and send it to the appropriate personnel in the Tinley campus. Please keep your faculty up to date on your progress to NCLEX. We want to know whether you received your ATT and passed the NCLEX. Although you are not quite done yet, you are still one step closer to receiving your BSN RN license and passing the NCLEX. We will continue to partner with you to ensure that you will complete the NR 452 class and secure success to pass your boards.